Hello, folks. Hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. Mr. Samuel says, "Hey, Joel, my favorite streamer is live." Thanks so much, Samuel. Glad you're enjoying the day. I've got no idea if you can hear my air conditioner units in the background. I apologize if you can. It is just too sticky today to not have some sort of air exchange device happening in the background. But I'm happy to be back. It's been a little while. Took the day off yesterday, but we're gonna get into, I think, the final touches. Looks like my screen is a little bit too close. No, that's fine. Okay, that's weird. We have the final area to decorate in here, which is going to be this part here with the geode in it. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do, but while I think about that, I should probably tell you that my name is Joel Duggan, and this is the Citadel server. It's a survival server where I do geeky stuff like giant copper drowned spider zombie farms with the geode in a world that's 4 years old with my friends. It's been cool. So everything is pretty much decorated. I did play a little bit this week in between streams. We have blue terracotta all the way inside both of the spawners now, so everything looks nice and tidy. I think there's glass down there. I didn't really know what to do with the bottom of this. I like the idea of leaving it open in case we need to, like, see in here. It just looks a little bit funny because of course, you can see the stone through the glass. John, hello. Triskelian Soda. Missed a fair bit. Looks awesome. Thanks very much. Yeah, we did a fair bit last stream. We worked on the behind the scenes part here. We've got I should turn this on actually. That locks that hopper. So we got a trash can. I added a little bit of decoration to the elevators. We closed off the door there. This is still open. And we also installed the lights down here. So these two switches here will control the lights. This one for all of these lights, and then this one for all of these lights here. Again, you can just sort of see the stone there behind it. But everything's all nice and tight. It all works the way that you want it to. We've got a sword there, and we've got a pickaxe here. So the first thing we should probably do is use this to go collect some amethyst. I think we're just going to use some scaffolding for this. Probably the easiest thing to do. Kind of a nice chill way to start the day. I can't really think of a tidy way to harvest these automatically, so I think we might just leave this as a manual farm. It's a big enough farm that when you're in here for a little while with a pick that has Fortune 3, you can get a fair amount. I just have to be careful with the scaffolding because I want to be able to get my scaffolding back. Cosmic Dancer waving from the lurk. Thanks for the lurk, Cosmic. How's everybody's weekend going so far? John, it's not a public server, so no. And I don't know on what planet just walking into a stranger's Twitch channel and saying, "Hey, can I join?" ever works. And honestly, it's considered rude by most people. Just relax, enjoy the stream. If you want to play Minecraft, just play on your own. We haven't really collected much from up here, so I thought I'd come up here today. Try to get a little bit more. They're closer together up here, which makes it a little bit easier. with a camper van at a small lake with a crappy internet connection. Nice. That's one way to watch the stream. I would probably find that frustrating. I get so used to having high-speed internet at home. I've got 100 megabits symmetrical, so. And before anybody thinks, oh, that's amazing, it's not cheap in Canada. One of the reasons I stream so often, and one of the lovely things about the support that you folks give me, is that it pays for my internet. Sophia gifting a tier 1 sub to the community, and that went to Triskelion Soda. Thanks so much, Sophia. Hope you're having a good day. Really appreciate the support. Triskelion, make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch if you're not already in the Discord. I can't believe I made that jump. I got a funny feeling we're going to want to use tinted glass in a lot of different things. That's why I'm taking the time to get some of this stuff, although I might be done. It's not the most exciting thing. Really slow going, so it feels kind of boring. Unfortunately, we end up leaving some of them on the blocks. Oh, I got it. So we ended up with a fair amount actually in our hands. I'm not going to bother to throw these into the water because in case they get clogged up, the system can only handle so much at a time. It's meant to handle a trickle, not everything all at once, but we'll see where we're at. I'd say we probably got about a half a row. So this is probably about 9 stacks total, just from the first few minutes of the stream. That's not bad. Put the pickaxe back. And I guess we should turn on the zombie farm so that we can start collecting those guys. I don't think I'm going to change the zombie farm. I was debating this the other day. I don't think I'm going to add another row up here, at least not on stream. It's a real pain in the butt to try to wrangle all these snow golems and things, so I feel like if we did decide to split this waterway in two, have this single row of cobwebs but then another row of snowmen, we could totally do it. It would just be a little bit tricky to do on stream, and I don't know that we're going to be using this farm that much. It was just fun to build. So we'll turn it on though, and so everybody can see it working. And I guess I should explain it for anybody that's new. Oh, Delara, your work pays for the internet. That's great. We don't pay for the speed here in Iceland. We pay for how much we download. See, that I find... I don't know if I agree with that kind of layout. It's nice that internet is accessible to all, but I think downloading based on how much you download is... Bits are not... You can't weigh them. It's not like shipping containers, right? Like... I think that people should be billed for access, not for downloads content. I find that that's really tricky. Anyway, we're gonna load the zombies up with the spawner, and they're gonna come up this waterway, across the top, down here. They're gonna get shot by snowmen as they drown and get turned into drowned. And as they do that, they're gonna call in more zombies from down there and more zombies from down there. The reinforcement zombies. They'll enter the water stream. They'll into the water stream. They'll get pelted by snowballs, and the cycle continues. And as you will see in just a minute, it takes a minute for it to spin up, but once it gets going, a fair amount of drowned will show up. So we're just going to turn on the zombie farm. There we go. Zombies are going. You'll see them go up right here. All of the companies offer an unlimited download package, so it's a bit twisted. Oh, okay, so you can at least pay for a service and then just have it. Yeah, I've got unlimited download on my internet for sure. Are your Borderlands streams on YouTube? Hello. No, they are not. Not yet. I don't. I think I have them. I think I have them downloaded. But I'm going to put them on the VODs channel. Right now, the VODs channel, which is at Joel Duggan VODs, VODS on YouTube. It's just my Minecraft stuff right now. All right. So what else do we need to finish around here? Everything else seems to be okay. I want to check this for my scaffolding in case I misplaced it. Oh, I have to check the hopper. And there's no easy way to do that. Oh, there it is. Sweet. So we have to figure out what's going to happen here for like a little safe room. And we have to figure out what's going to happen with the rest of the geode. I think for this, I'm going to leave the walls stone. I'm not going to change them into anything special. I do want to get rid of the diorite. And I think I want to smooth out the walls. But so they look like this. Not like a big box, I don't think. I think I'd like to leave it at least a little bit tapered. But we're going to do something cool with it. So what we'll do is we'll get a pickaxe. I've got the right pick. I would imagine I'll just grab a couple stacks of stone in case we need it. We're going to be removing some too. I'm not planning on doing anything too fancy. However, I do want to expose the elevators. I think that would be kind of fun. So grab some glass. Do I have any purple dye? I do not. And we'll grab some terracotta. I think that's all we used in this. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Starting to get drowned already. We'll keep this on us. And whenever we walk by, we'll just give these guys a smack. And all of their stuff goes in here. Hopefully we'll get enough copper that we can bring some copper back to the medieval area. That's the plan today, actually, is to finish this up quickly and then move back up into the medieval area. So, looking at this, I like these two sort of sides. I like this whole, like, double singles and then doubles. So I think we're going to try that from the top, just to kind of see how that looks. So let's start with this area. This is going to be the trickiest. Yeah, we've got a drown farm, everything. Vivitator, hello. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate that. Where's the top of this place? I guess what I should do is establish what we're going to do from the top. Oh. So the pattern... Yeah, I think we want to push this out a little bit. Oh, hey, look. Copper. We'll have to collect that later. I'm glad I turned on the garbage lock. We'll collect that all from the overflow chest. So it's going to feel like we're removing stuff that we're going to end up putting back in, but I need to kind of figure out where the edge of this is. So it looks like it's... So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Trying to figure out where is what we're going to call the corner. I think that's it there. And what I'm thinking about doing is just starting at the bottom. Once we figure out where the bottom is. Because I like kind of this height as a starting point. I think it's pretty good. So like that, and then from there we'll go up another 2. Is that the corner? Yeah, that's the corner. No, it's not a river biome. It is a zombie spawner. There's a zombie spawner right in there, and that powers a drown farm. If you go and look up Gnembon's drown farm design for copper, then that's what we did. I should be repairing my pickaxe when I do that. Yeah, if you hang out for a bit, we'll end up going back upstairs. You'll see it, I'm sure. Right, so then that goes up by 1. Then these go up by 2. And these go up by 1 again. Gonna see if this pattern is gonna work out the way that I want. There's 1 there. And then 2 there, and then 1 there. It'd be one of those streams where it's gonna be very easy to get dizzy. 2 there. One there, and then 2 here, and 1 there, and that's, I think, the top. Minus, of course, that we're going to cut this elevator into it a little bit. I think that looks right. Yep. That looks like what I wanted. I just have to do a little bit more work over there. So that goes up by 2. That stays like that. And then this all is solid like that. These all go up by 2. And then it's just the top ones. The cascade of drown noises is so funny. Yeah, it's really interesting when they all turn at the same time. You hear the snowman pelting them too. I don't know if we're going to put any lights up here. I guess we should probably think about that. That would be kind of cool. Didn't really get that far. I just wanted to repeat this corner piece here. So up into... This is the wall. Oh, is this... Does this hang out farther? Oh, darn it. Okay. I was like, this doesn't look right. Oh. To remind myself to come down here every once in a while, otherwise these guys build up and they take entity damage. Let's put this in the offhand. It's a really good XP farm, actually. You get quite a bit. What did we have? 44 ingots? Now we're at 46. I find for every group of about 25 drown, you'll get 1 ingot on average. Glow lichen. That's a great idea, Sandy. That's an excellent idea. Because I wanted it to be lit from below, but I still want to be able to see the dark corners of the top. That's great. Good call. I'm pretty sure we've got that plus bone meal, so should be pretty easy. Put the torches back so everybody can see what's up. Basically, I just want this to continue up to here. I need to get better at scaffolding. If anybody is interested in sharing the stream around, there's a tweet out there that you can retweet or share with a friend or just send the Twitch link. We're trying to grow the channel, get more average streamers, or average viewers rather. Alright, so that is the pattern that I wanted to do. And I'm okay. I guess here we'll go to there. Like that. And then this pattern we'll have to like redo. So yeah, I think I like the idea of glow lichen. Maybe we'll just cover the whole thing in glow lichen. That could be really cool. What I want to do now is just measure where we're at with the bottom of this. So let's just... Oops. If it's one thing you definitely have, it's bone meal. Yes, I meant on me. I meant here. But yes, we are the bone meal king on the server thanks to the moss farm. I really want to go play with moss in the medieval area. I want to do some landscaping and stuff. Okay, so this is the bottom of everything. Right? So there is our first two. Right there. It's a lot of coal. Don't think we left. Oh, I left a little bit up there. That's fine. Do this again. Start here. Same idea. We'll get the coal first, though. Well done on getting that Gaston last Monday. Thanks, Gecko Gamer. We can't really take credit for it. Henrik reached out and asked if he could be on the show himself. So it was really nice that he obviously wanted to go and come on the show. He and Pixel Rips had an opportunity to chat during some of the Creator Summit stuff that Mojang was putting on. And so, beyond Henrik wanting to come on the show, obviously, he had Pixarevs had a couple of conversations with him, so that made it easy to try and get, to orchestrate the interview. It's good. He's a really good guest. Really talkative. Like really had a lot to say, and was easy to get talking at length about some really cool stuff that he was involved in. So that was great. I think I'm doing this right. I think there's just more above my head than there was previously. So that goes up by 2, so that means there's one there, and then go up here. I find it's easier to do one side at a time. Oh, I have to go get some drowned. I heard they were dying. $47. Evan Bevan, hello, welcome back. Good to see you. Do I know any good seeds for Minecraft? Not really. I mean, there's this seed, but I'm not sure whether it's something people would want to play on it. There's nothing spectacular. It's just we found it to be a cool seed. But it all depends on what you're looking for, right? I'm sure Reddit can give you a hand, or there might be some people here that know good seeds. Thanks, Evan. Appreciate that. You can also, if you're in either my Discord or the Spawn Chunks Discord, there's lots of people that share seeds on those in those conversations. What do people normally look for in a Minecraft seed? When I was setting out to work on to find a seed for the Citadel, I was looking for the multiple different kinds of biomes we could get as close to one another as we could, so that we didn't have to travel super far for things. That was the main goal. Don't know where the wall is here. I think that's it there. That goes like that. It is stuff like this that I find a lot easier with scaffolding. That's for sure. I'd say that looks like the wall there. Very close quarters. Look at all the iron. This is crazy. This is a new chunk too. This is like a 117 chunk. Yeah, that's all filled in. Which means I think... Whoop! But we have to go smack the drowned anyway. Pick switch. They just keep on coming. Yeah, the cacophony of gurgling, that's a good way to put it. There's definitely a lot of gurgling happening. That's for sure. But like as soon as you clear it out, there's 5 or 6 that come back in. We're up over 50 now. That's awesome. Do we have any spillover? Oh, it doesn't come in fast enough. Yeah, that looks cooler, I think. It still has a cave feel, but it's a little bit more designed, I guess. Keep on forgetting to put the torches back. Is that the ceiling? Yeah, okay, that gets filled in. So that means that's the end of that. Okay. Careful here, I don't want to punch any geodes by accident. Any budding amethyst. Alright, so while we're here, let's go get some glow lichen and see what we can do with that. I should just bring up that other pickaxe too, so that we can smack some amethyst when we have an opportunity to do so. Thanks for the lurk, Delara, really appreciate it. Short Zelda, hello, how are you? My goodness, it's been a little while. Hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, we're gonna keep the stone. I'm kind of, I don't want to say that I'm bored with this farm, but I'm definitely feeling the urge to move on. I didn't think it was gonna be 8 streams. Finishing in 7 streams felt weird, so I thought, well, we'll just do an 8th stream. Just to wrap things up. How do I not have any glow lichen? Surely, there we go. Bones. So yeah, I kind of want to wrap it up, you know? I'd like to get back to doing a little bit more building. That's that pick repaired, which is fantastic. So it's pretty dark up there without a torch, but if we start to put glow lichen, and I don't know if I'm going to be fussy about this, I might just put it everywhere. Starting right up at the ceiling. Alright, so let's take these out of our hands. I guess I should put one down first so I can actually see what's going on. So we'll do glow lichen there. And from there we can just bone meal it, I think. Now if I take this away, just enough light. Yeah, I quite like that. Plus, it means that it's not completely plain stone, right? It does give it some texture. Don't like the copper, though. It's like a never-ending game of whack-a-mole. I have the seed for the Citadel in front of me if you're happy for me to share it. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. As long as people don't spoil anything for us, then that's fine. It makes sense, and Amethyst is so is hard to pair with a lot of decoration blocks since it's a vibrant color. Yeah, you're right. I haven't tried to pair Amethyst with any of the purple blocks yet. Have you tried that, Short Zelda? Have you tried that at all? That's awesome, Triskelion Soda. Sounds like a good way to kick off the day. What are you up to these days, Short Zelda? Like, what are your... I guess I could just call you Zelda. What are you working on? Like, what server are you on? Or multiple? You're on Cub Fan server, right? Really want to see what seed? The Citadel seed? So I'm thinking maybe we'll just kind of stop it. I'm going too far. I don't know how much... How far does the light reach up there? I think at this point we have to be a little bit more specific with it as it comes down. The easiest thing to do is probably going to be to bone meal it, make sure it goes everywhere, and then cut it back in a couple of places just for fun. This is less about like how cool this is going to look and more about learning how to use glow lichen. It's like right here I would say it's just faster and easier to just like spam it, and then you can come back. And the bonus there is that of course you get some of your own. You can kind of like thin it out a little bit. And then be more specific with it. So that when we go back down... McScrewgun subscribing with Prime for 4 months in a row on a 4-month streak. Thanks so much, McScrewgun. Appreciate that. So if we get rid of the scaffolding, try to catch as much of it as we can. Yeah, I think that works quite well. With all this stone, though, I think we're going to end up coming in here a little bit. At least until about here. I feel like this should maybe feel like more of a jagged cave. Short Zelda subscribed to Tier 1 for 2 months in a row. Monkey see, monkey do. Thanks very much, Short Zelda. And sorry, I think I missed... What did you say? Hold on. Not streaming from Cubs anymore was sometimes hard to feel like a creator myself on a fan server. I've got my own server now called Hourglass. Oh, cool. So is it just you or is it a bunch of friends? Like how did that come about? I have no idea what I'm doing here, by the way. I'm just kind of like farting around with blocks until I get something that looks kind of organic. I mean, we're going to have to put a torch in there anyway. Sure, it looks okay. Several friends, friends of friends. Okay, cool. That's great. Yeah, the Citadel is all people that I know, either through online where they've become good friends, or people that I actually know in person or have met in person. Like Mattcast lives in California. I've not seen him in years, but we do keep in touch, and mostly on the server. But we've met a number of times at podcasting conventions and stuff. Alright. Hype train has started. Sweet Sandy with 100 bits kicking off the hype train. Thank you so much, Sweet Sandy. Appreciate that. Right, these copper stairs are driving me nuts. So let's actually put, like... Was there another? I guess purple stairs. I have to go get purple. That's going to be the last thing. Okay, maybe I just have to focus on what I need to do here. I don't want to take away any water sources. Bits hype. Short Zelda with another 100 bits. Thank you so much, Short Zelda. So do you find that the new server is going well? It's always tricky. I don't know how I would start a new server. How I would find. The only thing I can think of would be, for me, I'd want to try and find a group of people that have about the same amount of time commitment, because I know that I see some servers and I just think that if there's any kind of time required from a creator standpoint, then I have to be a little bit more free to be able to play less Minecraft when I'm super busy with work, but then play more Minecraft when work is going slower. Did that just grow? That just grew. I think we're good to start over here now. I, however, need to figure out what height we're at. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks above the cyan. Got another 2.5 minutes to jump in on that hype train. We're at 70% through level 1. Trisha PGH with 200 bits. Thanks so much. Really appreciate that. Interesting balance for streaming and trying to run a server, but I have a lot of help. That's really cool. Yeah, Alistair helps me with a lot of the behind the scenes on the Citadel. He's got access to all the admin stuff. Plus, it's just nice that, like, if I'm not around, but he is, and then someone needs something on the server, then there's another admin that can take care of it. Like if there's a server reset that's needed, that kind of thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that was in the right spot. And there is the start of our pattern. Elkhorn, the mighty Elkhorn is here. How's it going? Sir Damilton with 100 bits. Thank you so much. 75% through that hype train with another minute left. Anybody wants to participate? Now would be the time. If you're new to a hype train, it's a way to support the streamer but also get an emote. So if you participate with 100 bits or a Twitch sub or a Prime Gaming sub, then you get the emote at the end of the hype train. I think these are going to be covered up, but I'm getting rid of them anyway. Definitely feeling dizzy from all the scaffolding and the spinning. So one, these are two. Zelda giving a tier 1 sub to the community, and that went to Expolixa. Hello, thanks very much, Short Zelda. Appreciate that. And Epolixa, if you would like to connect your Discord and your Twitch, you can join us in the Discord. Well, this will work out well. So we'll just continue the bone meal right across here. I guess really tricky to do with torches in your offhand. Fine with scaffolding, sometimes you just have to, once in a while you have to break it all down, start again. Although, when it goes into your storage system, it's a little bit tricky. Yeah, that's a good call, Sweet Sandy. That's an excellent idea. I may end up spreading some across the roof too. Need to go get some more bone meal and probably smack some more zombies on the feet. Ground, I mean. You're very welcome. Haven't had a chance to be around much during the week streams, so I figured I'd support today. I actually didn't stream on Friday or Wednesday this week. I was too busy. That reminds me, there is a massive episode of the Citadel Cafe out. It's an hour and a half long, and it's myself and Megan Townsend talking about talking about Masters of the Universe Revelation. It's technically not a He-Man cartoon. But if that's something that interests you, it's full of spoilers, FYI. So you got to be aware of that. But other than that, it is free reign. I'm gonna see if I can get some of my scaffolding back from this chest. This is why we have this chest in here, so it's to lock the stuff we don't want going into the trash, like that. And there's a hopper down here. Those I want. And those I want back. Not worried about anything else. Didn't know you could bone meal to glow, to get more glow. Like, and yeah, that's absolutely how you get more. Copper. I guess I can clear out some other inventory blocks we do not need. I don't really have my dirt chest here, so I've just been tossing stuff I don't need over here. On the diagonal with 100 bits, keeping that hype train alive. That was a chicken. And Sir Damilton subscribed to Tier 1 for 16 months in a row. That's a full chunk of subscriptions. Gotta go finish breakfast for the fam, but wanted to drop in and say I love the new farm. Great work. Oh, thanks very much, Sir Damilton. I'm really glad that you like it. Time for a break when you're ready, and the hype train has finished, of course. Yes, good call. Thanks. I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I might remove all of this. I think this might be better off as stone. And we'll just leave... We'll leave it where we've got the farm, but I think I'm going to take all this out. Looks like that's the end of the hype train. Level 1 completed. You should have an emote if you took part. Appreciate that. So what do we think? I don't like the stripe. Like, I'm not a fan of that stripey look. I think that looks a little bit better. This feels a little bit strange, but that might change because this might not be stone when we finish the design. But I feel like this looks weird. If I do anything with it, maybe purple. Like maybe if it was all blue terracotta. That might look better. Yeah, I don't mind the full... The two different colors I think were messing with me. I don't mind the... Don't mind that. It's still a bit stark though. So it's that or this. Prefer the purple, the blue terracotta. What are the new emotes? The emotes for... I think they're for the type train. I think it's just like it's a snake that I got. Yeah, I think you're right. I think maybe the blue terracotta does work better. That's right. Easy fix. Just do that again over here. And I don't know what that looks like over here. I guess maybe that for now. Because I don't want to put a purple rim on the floor of the farm. Think the color helps the light feels more anchored? Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that assessment. Yeah, it feels more like a light structure has been added. I just don't want to do this because if we do this, the problem is that then there's like this purple line that goes around. Maybe that's not terrible. But then I feel like we'd have to like bring it up here and up here. I don't know, maybe we'll try this out. On a small section. Until we run out of blue terracotta. I think the color helps light feel anchored better. The trim? Yeah, do you like the trim? I don't know if I like the trim. I mean, it looks good from in here. I just don't know if this looks good, right? That kind of a thing. Because we could then come across here. But then I feel like this now feels like it has to be brought in like that. And then same here. It's not awful. Not the end of the world. I think maybe once we get some purpur and we put some purpur in the stairs, that'll help. That'll help a little bit. I guess we could do this too. Oh, we're out. It's not the best. I feel it feels very early Minecraft, I guess. Brandon C, thanks very much for 200 bits. Very nice multi-purpose farm. Thank you. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. Well, while we all think about that, take a minute to think about whether we want to remove this stripe around the outside and have it be just cyan terracotta. Or if we want to keep it, and if we keep it, then I feel like we have to do something like this around the elevator. I need to take a short break. If you're new to the channel, I take a break every hour for about 5 minutes. And we're going to do that now. I'm going to smack the ground first, though. They're just going to build up over the break. First stack of copper from the farm. Can't complain. Anyway, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Thanks again to Brandon for the 200 bits, and on the diagonal, thank you so much for the gifted sub that went to Greenish Liquid. Greenish Liquid, make sure you connect your Discord and your Twitch. You hang out with us in between streams in the Discord. It's good times, especially if you like Masters of the Universe and barbecue. At least that's what we've been talking about lately. Fair bit of Lego in there too. All right, we're obviously gonna have to smack some drown. I wish there was more I could do with the armor. We're gonna have a ton of gold armor. I don't know what we're gonna do with the leather. I'm thinking we're gonna use it to decorate some of the things in the medieval area. I want those back, and don't care about that, and don't care about that. Okay, good. So I think what might tie this together is probably going to be the purpur when we get it. I need 4. We have a data pack on the server that lets us re-dye glass and terracotta, which is very useful. That feels kind of weird, so we'll have to do that, I think. And over here, I'm thinking we also need to do this. And then I guess we'll just do this. Oops. Torch, torch. Sure. All right, next up we have, I'd say this corner needs the love. Technically Frosty the Donut, we're running a couple of mods, but it's more for quality of life stuff. When you ask about a texture pack, I guess you have to be very specific. Is what a texture pack, right? So like, we have got a map mod, but like that's not a texture pack. But I do have texture packs, and they're not mods. So 2 once, and 2 there, 2 there. That's the wall. And we can harvest these. Get these as well. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be selling these, you know, or trading these on the server because they're just such a pain. The idea of restocking a trading post or a store or something on the server, not appealing. Is not fun. As cool as they are to look at, they are not a joy to harvest. Whoop. Right, then we've got 2, and then 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and that's the ceiling, correct? And then we've got 1 there. Like some more coal coming our way. Can't complain. And of course, while we're up here, we want to make sure we hit it with the bone meal. All right. Again, gotta be careful with their torches in your other hand. That'll be okay for now. Oh, we've got stuff down there that's held up by the water stream. Go get that. How old is the server? 4 years old now. If you gather some of the amethyst with silk touch, I might know a cosmic who is interested in buying trading for some. Yeah, that's true. That's true. There's also the silk touch method as well. I don't have any of those for myself. I should do that. I think I'm going to do something in the medieval area that's like elven based. And I want to use a lot of purple and blues. And I think that these crystals are going to come in very handy. Alright, how do we do? I think we missed a bit at the top. Yeah, we're not quite finished up there. But that's the idea that I wanted to do. Is like that kind of a stone, but also kind of like geometric, manufactured, kind of carved out sort of deal. So hopefully this won't take too much longer. I was hoping it was going to be a lot faster. We need some more bone meal though. I can't get over how many drowned come in with gold armor. Like, I really wish there was an easier way to pull the gold armor out of here and smelt it automatically. I mean, as it stands right now, we can just never have to craft ourselves a gold helmet ever again to go into the nether. We can just have them. Just enchant them with whatever we want. I don't know if any of them are enchanted. Yeah, look, unbreaking. Some of them have enchants on them. Protection 2. Projectile protection 3. Does everything flow into the center and then under that row of trapdoors into the collector? Yeah. So everything from here flows in there. It goes this way under the trapdoors. That way. There's a little elevator in here. This used to go higher, but this just scoots it up to the next level. And then it gets dumped in here. And that joins the dispenser that's over there for these two. There's a hopper minecart. You can't see it, but there's a hopper minecart underneath that. That's a piece of concrete. And then this has got hoppers. And then everything comes along here. and then goes into the regular sorting system. You've seen that before, I'm sure. And then we've got copper, string from the spider farm, amethyst. Oh, you have a lot here. And amethyst comes in so fast that I needed to make sure that we had 2 filters. Then we've got rotten flesh. Obviously, I forgot to change the filter on this. That's not supposed to be string. Then this is just a non-stackable item. And then on the back here, we have the garbage overflow. So this is locked. That's why we can come in here and get things like that. And if this ever fills up, then it will empty itself. Well, I don't know if it'll empty itself or if it'll just start spitting out items. I don't remember how that works. Hold on. How did I set that up? Yeah, there has to be a full signal coming out of that chest for it to be... Oh, it doesn't automatically empty itself. What'll happen is the light comes on. So if our garbage is full, this will come on, indicating that I have to go look at it and then empty it. And if you empty it, all you do is flip the switch. And it just starts to slowly tick through. I needed to put something like that on there because as I've been working and as I've been doing stuff, if you did something like break your scaffolding or drop something important like your axe or something by mistake, you don't want it to be automatically destroyed. So, so it looks like we have to do this side. Now it was 5 bits of stone above the corner. So I'm just going to pretend like this has a corner on it for now. 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's the first one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the side that has all the diorite on it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it starts there. Two, 3, 4, 5. Torches for light. Always handy. That's weird. Why is this farther back? I put it in the right spot. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Are they neutral-drowned or converted from the spawner? Neither. They are converted from zombie reinforcements. Feel like we have a bunch of new people in the chat, so I'll go up and show you guys the farm. We'll see how it works. So to start it, you have to add a couple of zombies from the spawner. The zombies from the spawner come up there. They go up across here, across the top, and then they land here. And as you can see, it's not fast enough. Like, we should have another corridor for these guys to go down. But this is what happens. And as these guys are getting shot, they summon in more guys just like that. See them coming? So these guys will join the crew, and they all try to get inside. And that's why the drowned have got armor on. Now, I don't know why this happens. The little baby guys are kind of a pain in the butt. And then they go down here, and here's another problem that I don't know how to fix. They all just pile up. Like, this guy somehow has decided that he's not going to be pushed by water. And he just stays there. And there's nothing I can do. I've not been able to figure out the best way to do it. The only time it changes is if, like, there's too many of them in there. And then once the stubborn guy goes, like, he's just always on the edge. And these guys will all just stay there. They just pile up. And there's going to be like 6 or 8 in there. They don't block the way, but I'm not sure why they're stuck there. There's no fence there to catch on. It's a sign. Oh, witch farms are a pain in the butt. I don't like how much you have to clear out around them for them to work efficiently. That was tedious. But the sign doesn't have a hitbox. That's the thing. You can't stand on a sign. The sign doesn't hold back the mob, so I don't know. I could try putting the sign on the other side of the thing, so that's not on the left or right side, but that shouldn't matter. I guess that's the issue, is that there's no water mechanic that I'm aware of that would do what's happening in that particular part of the farm, so I don't know. Right, get rid of that. These all go too tall. I do find the addition of elytra in tight spaces really causes a problem sometimes. Where is the wall? This is the wall. Okay. Oh, that's gonna go. Any amethyst up here to get harvested? Yes, there is. Welcome back, Triskelion Soda. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Glad you're having a good day. Pretty chill day here. While we're here, I'll get rid of this. I will take the free gravel. You forget sometimes how much gravel you can find underground. I'm always going to an old 1.12 ocean floor to get mine. Pretty sure this is in the hall. Get rid of that. And then this goes. And then from here we can add that, that, and that. And then, now that we're here, we can get back into... Oh, I thought I was going to fall there. Okay, so that's 2 and singles. I should probably make sure that that's not got a bunch of spawning spaces behind it, which it does. Whoops. Now we've got no way out. Okay, that's better. So, get rid of these. Two, and then single, and then the roof, right? Right. Excellent. That's that. We definitely do not want the diorite. Might as well use a little bit of bone meal to bring you over here. Whoops, did it again. It's when you run out of the stack, when the stack of bone meal runs out. That's when you place the torch by mistake. It is weird, it's unpredictable. You can't predict where and how the glow lichen is gonna necessarily spread. I am keeping it all smooth stone for just simple design, but you could probably have a lot of fun with glow lichen and things like andesite. I can't find my words today. Decent supply of sand, yeah. We just have a mining desert that we use. Like glow lichen over moss? Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I think what's nice over moss? Oh, I see. Not instead of, but you like it as an aesthetic when it is placed over moss. Yes. Yeah. I like it better than vines. I think it's more useful than vines because you can place it on horizontal surfaces. just takes up a lot of bone meal. It's the only thing. You don't get a lot of lichen for the bone meal that you have to use up. Just the wall, one more. So many resources in this mine. It's been really lucrative. Not that we really needed a lot of stuff, but it's been great. We're not gonna need to hunt for coal anytime soon. Uh-oh, did I do that wrong? No, that's wrong. Oh, trying to climb glow lichen like vines? Yeah, that's right. You can't do that. That's right, that's right, that's right. I think it's cool. It shows you where the ceiling is, but it doesn't necessarily make it too bright. Keeps it kind of dark and cave-like. That. We almost have a double chest now. That's a decent amount of glass, I have to say. Let's do this while we're here too. Because that was bugging me. If you're wondering why we don't have the spider spawner on, I just don't like the sound. It drives me nuts. I think I'm done with this actually for the day. Put that back. Oh look! The glow squid. We had glow squid ink being filtered, but I stopped it because I wasn't getting very much of it. Eventually he's gonna die. He's in a bubble column? Are they holding up? I wonder if they're holding up any kind of zombie spawns. I don't see any zombies being like held up underneath them. It does look like a glow squid kind of test tube thing. That would be a cool thing to do if you could capture one and put them in like little glow columns. Oh, they don't block the zombies. That's good. That'd be really cool. I wonder what eventually they'll just get if they do make it all the way up here, they'll just end up going across the top like those guys, and then they'll die on the magma. See, it's all clear now. So like it's not like it's a constant thing, but it's got to do with the pathing of the zombie, I think. This, you don't need this part. You can just drop them right from there. I just needed to have an adjustable location, so that's why that's there. It's more efficient to just drop them straight down to a killing chamber. I saw a mod today on YouTube, and it's called Boiled Axolotl. And it allows you to put an axolotl in a bucket inside of a furnace, boil it, cook it, and eat it. And the little red text under the bucket says, "You monster," which I thought was really funny. It's like, we're gonna do this because there's some people out there that will get a kick out of it, but in the process of doing it, we're also gonna make sure that they know that we think that they're awful people. I thought that was pretty funny. Why though? Because people make mods that they think are better and they're not. The amount of times I go looking for mods and I see better this, better that, I always find it really subjective, and it's usually just not better. Like, it's just different. Just because you made it doesn't mean it's better, right? Coal. Keep those. We're down low on scaffolding. I should go get my scaffolding back. I need more bone meal. Where is all my scaffolding? Is it still up? Maybe it's still up. So now that these hoppers are filled, anything that we drop by accident in here is just going to be in the chest. This one? Yes. Is carpet duping for fuel still a thing? I don't think so. I'm not a big fan of duping anything. If it's a dupe bug in the game, I consider it a bug and kind of a cheat. That's me. I mean, people can play however they want. But on this server, we don't do any duping. Does not take long to go through your bone meal. I left a torch up there. Yeah, I am pretty happy with that. Just one more to go. And then we have to figure out what we're going to do with the floor. It's probably going to be Amethyst. I can't think of anything else better to do. Alright, so this is going to be here. And I wanted to let that be exposed a little bit. So this is actually wrong there. Oh, what a stone. Thanks, Tutel. Appreciate that. Yeah, I think the global icon was Sweet Sandy's idea. I can't take credit for it. But 'twas a good idea. So since we started the stream, we've not been focusing on being like AFK at this thing at all. We've just been smacking these guys. I think there was 44 ingots in here, so we've got about a half a stack of ingots in about 2 hours from just like every once in a while smacking them without sitting there and hitting them constantly. So definitely a viable farm. All right, so we want that to be the wall. And then these are 2. That means that's 2. Means that goes like that. And then that is... That's 1. That's 1. It's this side that needs some tweaking. Right, okay, so that goes there. And I think that's good. That means what I was trying to do is expose the elevator so that when you go up the elevator, you can sort of like see what's going on a little bit, which I think is kind of cool. Same thing coming down. You kind of see a little bit of the farm. Just to be a little bit different. I'm trying to make this so it's not like symmetrical on all the sides. I feel like this is going to change though. I feel like back here, right up until about here maybe, we've got to do glass. That's about right. Sashi, hello. How's your day going? And I think we'll also do that. And then maybe knock a couple off here. Just so that's a little bit more jaggy maybe. Okay, so then to go back up to the top. Do there. That was loud. This is the part of the scaffolding I don't find very useful. Like how hard it is to kind of go vertically. Very tricky. Oh, hello, copper. 2, then 1, then 2. Oh, that's the ceiling. What am I doing? Alright, cool. So now we can just bring that across like that. And then more lichen bone mealing in the dark. Sometimes it doesn't go across corners, which I find very strange. Sometimes you have to hit the corner of it as well. Nice. Say it's pretty good. We've got, I don't know if I want the lichen to come down farther or not. I feel like it's a little bit dark over here. I'm not even sure where I have purpur. I think maybe all the way back at the meadows. But I think that's the last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go get some purpur. Do I have anything else that needs repairing? Nope. Put the sword back, because we're leaving. We will toss the glass back. That. Glow lichen was in this one. Does anything need emptying? They seem to be okay. Alright, let's go back to the meadows and get some purpur, because I think that's going to be the last little thing we need to do in here. And the easiest way to do that is going to be... I didn't bring a bed. Do I have a bed? I do have a bed on me. Let's do that, just so we're not flying at night. Thanks, Sashi. Glad you like it. Fazu Battlecaster, hello, sir. How's it going? Coming in on the modern city. We'll just pop into the nether and see if I've got any purpur there, and then after that we'll head back. I really got to figure out what the lag situation is around here. It's awful, and I don't know why. There's got to be a cave full of zombies or something soon nearby. Thanks, Sweet Sandy. Sorry that your internet connection is a little bit slow, but yep, there's always a VOD. I've been uploading a lot more VODs to the YouTube channel too. If you go to Joel Duggan VODs on YouTube, there's a bunch of different VODs. I'm almost caught up. There's the purpur. We'll just take it from here. Stairs, slabs, those. Let's just take a bunch of purpur blocks just to kind of see if there's anything that we might need. I think that's about it. Okay, that was easy. It is going, says Fazu. Yep. Yeah, I'm tired today. I had a decent sleep too. I've been on the go all morning. It's not like I vegged. I walked to the farmer's market, and then I walked Tally, Miss Snarky's little dog. Miss Snarky is actually volunteering at the Nova Scotia Strongman competition today. She's not competing. She's a power lifter. She wants to get into the strongman stuff, but she's volunteering to help one of her friends and training partners who is a strongman competitor. She's really cool. And so Miss Snarky is lending a hand with volunteering at the event, and I can't remember the term. I think she's technically... Oh, going the wrong way. I think she's technically a handler today, which means that she's just... Whoa, what happened there? My Elytra's fine. I just dropped it to the sky. That was weird. Server must have just lost track of me, I guess. Sleepy Saturday, 100% Zelda. 100%. All right, so this is a no for any kind of copper. We didn't like the other copper. We didn't like the main copper. So we're going to try and see what purpur stairs look like here. I think they're going to be loud, but they're at least going to match the amethyst a little bit better. By the way, this farm is now off because we left the area, so all the zombies would have despawned. We would have been more than a couple thousand blocks away. It's definitely better than any of the orange copper that we had going on. I'm not a huge fan, but it's still better than what we've had before. I am curious though, even though I do really like these purple pillars that we've got going on, although it looks like I've built... Oh no, that one's fine. I'm wondering if we can get away with any of these blocks in here. Wow, that really doesn't go. It's a very, very high contrast, but even between these blocks. You'd have to add a layer of depth, right? Like you can't just put them in the same plane. You could probably get away with something like this. Right, like that looks okay next to each other. Be better to have the amethyst as like a backdrop. Like that works quite well. But really on the same, like you're not going to mix them up to do textures. Like you're not going to be able to do stuff like this with them and have it look good. I don't think. You might have better luck with like purple. I wonder if purple concrete powder. I wonder if I have any purple concrete powder. It's actually, that's pretty bright. This still might be the wrong hue though. It's not terrible, but again, it's the wrong hue. It's too saturated. So I guess technically that would be the wrong tone. Yeah, weird. Long way to go for the purple, but I think worth it. So I think it solved that problem. Cosmic says it's time for a break. I think what I'm going to do, Cosmic, is I'm going to replace the floor of this, and then we're going to call this done, and then we're going to go to the medieval area, and I'll take a break there. Well, actually, what I'll probably end up doing is we'll break here, and then we'll pack up the shulkers, and we'll take everything after the break up. And this is more than I was planning on putting down here. I really didn't expect to be putting amethyst in the floor of this thing, but I can't think of a better block, so we're just going to go with it. And you guys get to listen to the fun noises. Whoops. Now, the question remains, I guess we would do... Would we want to do amethyst in here? Do we think we should do something different? Maybe here we can try some more blue terracotta. Makes a great tune. I don't know about great. It makes a tune. It's a lovely sounding block, but when you have to place a lot of it, it's a little bit dingy. Where am I going? I'm looking for terracotta. I guess we could try purple as well. So like that, we could do this, which we've used in many other places in the farm. We could try purple to try and connect with the stairs. Or even have like different purple. Medieval Hype says Toy Bear, yes. I believe you said that it was your favorite. I actually don't mind the purple in there. I think maybe the blue terracotta is too dark under the water. But I don't mind the purple pillar. Or we could try the other purple, or the other direction for the pillar. Which sort of looks like the amethyst a little bit more. I like that, actually. Between the two... That's that, or I guess we could look at both of these. Oh, hi zombie. I'm gonna want that back. Probably spawned on top of the amethyst buds. We are probably going to need more, I would guess. That's hard on the eyes. Purple is one of those blocks that you forget exists. Yeah, I can see that. Let's just put that in there for now. Actually, I just realized I don't need a crafting bench for this, do I? It's so hard to talk over. You just want to listen. I wonder if they just choose it randomly or if there's any kind of like method to the madness. Oh, really? We're just a few short. We'll make another half stack, I guess. Actually, I might even have some just kind of kicking around in a box here. Yes, I got lots. So what do we think for this middle track? Is it blue terracotta? Is it prismarine? I'm leaning on the prismarine, just because it does kind of connect. It does kind of connect the stairs a little bit. I think that's probably the best option. I'm just waiting for me to start singing. Well, you're gonna be waiting a long time for me to start singing, sweet Sandy. Purple and magenta in Minecraft seems very hard to get right. Yep. They don't make it easy for you. So yeah, I'm thinking too dark for the blue terracotta. Too samey for the amethyst. So we'll go with the purple pillar, which is, again, one of the rare occasions that I've been able to use this block. Which is cool. I mean, it's nice that there's something that you find that can work, right? I do enjoy it when I can actually find and use a block. I also need to figure out what we're going to do for lights. I think we're going to hide these lights, so I'm going to grab some purple glass. And I need space for copper. I think I like them in the wall better. I just don't know if this is going to be the best place for them. That's hard because it looks, then it messes up the pattern there. What if there just aren't any lights there? It does need something. It does need something. What if they were back but in the floor instead? So like, if I put the sea lanterns down here, that would mean probably blue terracotta there, purple glass, then that. I feel like that looks okay. The purple does look nice under the water. I agree, Cosmic. Yeah, I think that's probably about as good as we're going to get. So we'll do that. Actually, these should be dark. And then we'll do this with that and then that. Okay, so we'll switch these over. And here in the middle, we've got two lights. Oh, the whole thing is just lights. That's fine. Okay, that works. We'll switch this to a pillar. And I think what we'll do is we'll just do pillars all along here. Again, this is totally unnecessary. I'm just being me. There, 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 and there. And then I guess this would end up being the dark. Right, so that's all good. And then flip that back up. Right, and then we can just kind of come in here and we can switch this over. Oh, that's glass. I want this. Oh, I might not have enough. Cool. Yeah, so again, I find this a little bit strange. The farm has started up again, I guess. Doesn't take much. Yeah. I think that looks pretty cool. Just a little bit of light so you can see what's going on so that the amethyst blocks don't look too dark. Very clear collection mechanism. Some odd purple stairs that kind of ended in nothing, but I think it's kind of our best option that we've had so far. And so now we can just put a bunch of stuff back. Put that away. Let's grab some of this stuff. I'm going to put the purple in here. I actually don't carry purple around with me, but I think we're going to have to start doing it as an option. Alright, we can put the purple glass, clear glass. Terracottas can go away. I definitely still don't have a place to put copper stairs. Maybe here. Tough. I don't remember where we keep the tough. Basalt, blackstone. Maybe in here. Yes. Stone blocks, stone stairs. Put the old sword back once we give them a smack. Do. And then rotten flesh. I guess the only thing left to do down here technically would be to bring in a cleric or two, so we can start to get some emeralds. Lego Peep, thanks very much for the prime. That's a great username. Thanks for coming in. We'll take all of that. We'll take that too. Tough is in this one. And that. Perfect. All right. So I am overdue for my break that I take every hour. So we're going to do that now. But again, Lego Peep, thanks so much for the prime. If you want to connect your Discord and your Twitch, you can join us in the Discord in between streams. If you're new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. And this is it. I'll be right back. Devon's Kirata gifting a tier 1 sub to Tutal 1967. Thanks very much for doing that. Really appreciate the support. Tutal, you've heard the spiel. Check out Discord. Connect your Discord and your Twitch accounts, and then join us in the Joel Duggan Discord. I see that Lego Peeps has already joined on the break, so that's great. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna wrap up here. Not the stream. Sorry, that's misleading. We're gonna finish up our play here at the Geode farm. So I'm gonna turn this off. By letting this up, we'll stop hopefully the continual feed of zombies. This is, you know, it's an endless supply when you want it to be. So we are gonna pack this up because that's ours. So that's great. Stick that back. I'm gonna leave this here just for now in case I come back. Anything I do back here is gonna be very minimal now that we've got this all kind of tidied up. So we're gonna start to pack things up here, which means I want all of these back. And we're gonna have to take down the shulker wall. Now let's put the copper in here. Glass can go back in there. Utility box was somewhere. I've got... I'm gonna need more rockets anyway. We'll put those back. We'll grab those rockets. Got torches, got food. I generally don't need to carry around buckets. So I can put these away. And then now, we just have to see how much of this we can carry. Not all of it, but most of it we can put back in here. Terracotta box, redstone, concrete box, gravel, kitchen sink, ice box, prisma box, some bricks, diorite, dark oak, green bin, iron box, spruce, dark oak, deep slate. I think that one was in there. Full box goes there. I can't remember what was going in that space. That's everything though. Diorite, stone, oak wood, enchanted books, oh, glass. That's right. I'd say probably glass. And then clear glass. That looks about right. So then we have to bring all of these back to the medieval area. Yeah, so that is about the end of the design phase of this farm. I'm sure we'll be back here at some point. If we ever need to bring stuff, then I'm sure that we will come back when we need to. Everything is off, so the farm should stop working when we leave the area. That's good. That means it won't lag out the server. Everything is solid. I don't think there's anything in the garbage. I'm going to check the garbage chute just to make sure. Video of making the mob spawner? Yeah, the last, the VODs are all on the Twitch channel. Don't forget the beacon. Yes, Tutal, thank you. So nothing in there, which means that there's very unlikely to be anything in there. Cool. I'm going to leave that like that. We're going to let that fill up with garbage should we ever need it. Beacon is going to be up there, so we should probably sleep before we go up top. And then this is the way. Go up top. And we'll strip down the beacon. First we have to take care of some friends. This is always the tedious part. We should start from the bottom. You can hear the zombie spawner still. The drown farm going. And we're going to have to be careful because I don't think we have enough inventory space for all of this iron. We'll have to put it in the iron box. Which is in here. Hey, Dragon91, how's it going? You having a good day? We're just leaving the area. We're going to take down this beacon. I think we're just going to leave the hole here. I don't see any point of doing any grand landscaping. It's a pretty technical area. We can always address the surface around here if the city expands down this far south, which I don't know if it's going to. Love me some beacons, but I'm not saying that tearing them down is the most fun. How would you take down a beacon? What would be the different way to take it down? Don't need any of this stuff. I guess I think we have them in here. No, actually. Huh, okay. We'll just put it in here then. Easy enough. Alright. Away we go. If you take the beacon down from the top, then it takes longer to mine because you no longer have speed mining to take out the bottom blocks. That's why I take it from the bottom up. That way you still have at least haste 1 while you finish taking down the beacon. Pyro! Doing well, thank you. We just finished up the Geode, the decoration of the Geode farm, and now we're heading back to the medieval area. I'm tempted to work on the modern city, but we've got unfinished stuff happening in the medieval area, and this place has a lot of lag right now, and I don't know why. So I need to sort that out before I do a stream from here. Unfortunately. And I don't think I need anything. I'm wondering if we should maybe take a trip to the moss farm and grab some moss to take back with us. My moss farm actually has a flaw in it, in that the bone meal doesn't have an overflow protection shutoff, so why have we not left this on for any great length of time. But we've got bones of cosmic, and we're gonna stock up a little bit here. Obviously I need a crafting bench as well. What I should do instead is... Wait a minute. Let's just see... Do it this way. Much faster. Good stuff. And then we'll just do that. We tend to need a lot of bone meal in the medieval area because of all the goodies that go around, all the landscaping and stuff. So that's good. That's all fixed up. And then we'll take these back. And we need one of these to be a moss. We've got azalea and flowering azalea in there. So we need some moss block space. So we've got 3 stacks there. And I'm going to bring some azalea saplings with us. I think we're going to need more than 3 stacks, so I'm going to use some space in probably this shulker box. I guess we could also use that one. This has got azalea leaves. We don't have any of those, but we want... This is the one. That should be good. Got moss. Now I want the saplings. Which one? They were in this one? Yeah. Top those up before we go. And I think the leaves we have to go back to Dartmouth Meadows to get. I think they're at the tree farm. May have used the moss farm a little, of course. Cosmic, is there anything in Somerville that's done? Like, did you finish that build? Because while we're in the area, we could totally pop by if you've used moss to show off in Somerville. That's cool, Pyro, building a big castle. We haven't done like a proper castle yet. Ever. I've never built a castle in Minecraft. I've built forts. That's it. Does not appear to be anything there. Those are all oak leaves, acacia, oak. Oak. These haven't grown. Okay. Well, never mind. I think that's it. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm always on the fence. When you do a big castle, there's the temptation, like, you want to make sure that you can decorate the inside of it, right? This way. I don't think there was anything else I need to remember to bring back. Before I go back to the medieval area, was there anything that I was supposed to bring back? Do you folks remember? The moss was used for the grass. The flower is unfinished. Part 1, I need copper. There's moss in a lot of places in Somerville and Azalea. Oh, very cool. Well, you'll have to let me know when that build is finished. We'll have to show it off on stream when you're done. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to be doing in the medieval area either. Yeah, odd size builds are better too. I don't find even builds very easy to decorate. Nice relaxing stroll through the medieval zone. Why not? I don't have a lot of mod suggestions, Dragon. I'm actually looking into mods myself. I'm creating a 117. I believe I'm going to use Fabric. Forge doesn't look like it's really catching up very much. All the cool terrain mods still seem to be 116.5. No one's updated to 117 yet, so it's not going to be that different. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to use a modded series on Twitch when I want to do techie stuff. I don't know whether I want to do Tech Reborn or Energistics, I think it's called. But I want to do like some sort of cool tech mod. So that when I feel like doing some redstone-y tech stuff, I can pop into that series and do it there. And then when we're building stuff, we can continuously build here on the Citadel in the medieval area. Because I don't want to leave this town unfinished. Like I'd like to try to continue to build it, but I mean we are coming up on a full year in this area of weekend streams, right? Like it's just a little bit long in the tooth. It does look really cool coming into view, minus the odd dripstone farm that we have to figure out. The road still needs a lot of work. That's for sure. We need some texture over there on the wall. So the biggest thing that I think I want to fix in this area right now is actually right here. This to me is feeling very, very unfinished. And it's next to a build that I would consider quite finished and I'm quite happy with, which is this little sawmill and dock. So I think that's what we're going to work on today. We'll start down here and finish the cliff, I think. I'm surprised I don't have a YouTube link. That might be only something mods can do, Gecko Gamer. There's also Joel Duggan VODs, which Cosmic has linked in the chat as well. Alright, so here is where we were storing all of our stuff. And here is where you can see we're working on some distillery type designs for big copper stills for Honeymead, which is I think what we're going to do in this basement to make it feel more functional. Because this is actually in the basement of the keep. So if we come up here, you go right into the kitchen of the main keep, which is cool. So we've just been using it for storage for now. But it's an excellent opportunity to unpack a very full inventory full of lots of stone. Cobblestone. Stone. Andesite. Diorite. And then I'm going to use some darker ones to separate basalt, deep slate. So we'll do salt, deep slate, stone bricks. That. And then the woods. I think we only have the 3. Oak, spruce, dark oak. Okay, gravel. We'll put that over here. These are all just random stuff. Calcite. That actually could probably go there. What's in this? This is just random stuff. Probably put this over here. That, I believe, is all of our goodies. Yes. Okay. So we can probably condense some of this down. Enchanted books. This is just more random stuff. Gravel box. Do I have 2 gravel boxes? I don't know what happened to my dirt box. Oh, I left them in the modern city. I didn't have room to take them up anyway. They're in the high rise. I'll have to get them next time. So these are kind of all of our backpack shulkers, and then everything else here is just what we use to get around. I'm going to pop over here for just a second. Do a big honeypot using copper and stripped wood and pump system pours into it. That's actually a pretty good idea. We could try to do something more elaborate. Give me 1 second, folks. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. On the diagonal, gifted a tier 1 sub to Strathcord. Stralcord? Stralcord. Thanks very much on the diagonal. I really appreciate the support. Sorry, my mic is being... That was probably loud. I apologize. The mic was being silly. All right, let's take a crack at the bottom of this riverbed. Looks like we need stone, probably some coarse dirt, spruce trapdoors and spruce planks, it looks like, and oak logs. Oak and spruce logs. Okay. We will bring all the things. And we're going to do that. Oh wow, this needs a top up. So does that. We're running real low. The oak wood is on the low side. Fill that up. Oops. Trapdoors were good. Planks were good. Now it's just the stripped spruce and stripped. Let's do half and half. And we might want to bring some stripped dark oak too. And stone. And this is where I'm at a loss because I meant to bring my grass and I left them all behind. So we'll bring moss, and I guess if we decide that we need grass blocks, we'll have to go to the barn and get some. Oh, nighttime. All right, let's go take a look at this. Oh, friends. I see you over there. So let's just take a look at this bank and see what might be able to come up with. Mostly, I think we're going to be continuing the boardwalk along that side there. Probably going to replace a lot of the grass blocks with some stone, so that's mostly stone with some grass coming down over the top, I would imagine, like up here. And let's see. I guess we just might as well just go do that. We'll just get in here and get rid of the stuff that's ugly and distracting so that we can focus on what we want to do. Right, so that goes there. We're probably just going to bring this all the way up. here, I guess we have to decide what this bridge is going to be made of too. I like what we did over here with the mill. It's got some andesite and bricks and stuff in it. I quite like that. I might try and do something a little bit more unique with this. Because we needed to make sure it looks different than the cliffside. So it's probably going to need some andesite, would be my guess. So I'm not going to do anything too creative just yet. I'm just kind of like filling in the holes, making it feel like a decent sized cliff. I like the idea of the cliff coming out a bit. And maybe the house being able to be built on top of it. We're going to have to go up top, obviously, and look. So yeah, that's a little bit too much there. So we'll just maybe cut that back. Maybe bring that in like that. We can always come back in with stairs and stuff and smooth this out a little bit. I like the idea of maybe having it go a little bit wider. Is that symmetrical? That's too symmetrical. Let's do that. Oh, come on. There we go. Now here, I would probably be inclined to dig it in a little bit. Give it a little bit of an overhang. That. I have no idea what we're doing inside there. And then same thing here. Just a little bit more of a gentle slope. Can I get out this way? I can. Can I? Yes. Secret doors for the win. Yeah, that feels okay. Maybe smack that out of the way. And then even smaller. Like that, and then we're into the actual, then we're into the building. So what I think I'm going to do for now, because of the andesite I can see used over there, I think I'm going to go get some andesite. Unless I have some in here. I do, but not a lot. I really feel like this is the main bridge, and I feel like I need to cross at this level all the time. So it's almost like there wants to be a little footbridge there. Falling tree mod. I think I saw that on YouTube the other day. I like the idea of like the lumber axe. Because I mean, if I'm going to do a modded series, then I don't want to have to go through the whole grindy thing. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, I'm going to go for like another maybe half an hour. 27 minutes. I want andesite. I'll take a couple stacks. Nice that all this is so nearby now, too. I really need to build this up too. This is a neat framework section here, but I haven't decided what I want to do yet. I need to go do some research. We should, I think one of the Let's Chatting streams that I could do could also be like looking at reference for Minecraft. Like rather than just building, we could spend like an hour looking at ArtStation and or Pinterest. I could kind of pick out some stuff that I want to build. I think that could be kind of fun. There will be art streams this week. I'm saying it aloud so that I make sure I follow up and do it. So keep your eye on the channel. There's definitely going to be some art streams this week. Looks like that goes up as high as 2 or 3 blocks above the deck of the bridge. So we'll go around the other side. We do have lots of ways to get upstairs, which is nice. It's even laggy here. So yeah, it looks like maybe as high as even here. Looks like I just made like a little pattern. Oh, then we run into these guys, right? We're gonna need some stairs and slabs. That's fine. We should have that. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I want that guy. We're going to bring in the andesite along here. Maybe we'll dip them down there and then come back up this side like this. But we can also change this to be stairs of andesite. Actually, let's do this. It looks okay from the inside. We're going to do this as well. Might be a little symmetrical. Maybe what we'll do is switch these two. And then we can pop another one of these there. And I think that's okay. To sets a timer for precise 27 minutes. I made that joke the other day. Miss Snarky lives very nearby, and I always remind her, like, if you know, you need anything, like if you forget something at the grocery store and you just want me to pop up with something, just let me know, because it's literally just a 10-minute walk. I'm not exaggerating at all. And I said something along the lines of like, it's only a 10-minute walk, and I was like, well, it's 9 minutes and 47 seconds, and she rolled her eyes, but she laughed at the same time. It was pretty good. All right, so let's just go up, probably to about here. And then that should put a couple over here just for now. What did I do down below? Nothing. Okay. I'm going to do all andesite all the way up. And I'm not going to do any of this wall, obviously, because we don't know what house is going to go here, so there's no sense in doing all the texture until we know what building is going to go there. But that certainly helps in here. So we can pick this up. Now, up here, we have, I'm sure I would have thought this through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 5 wide build there with a little bit of an end on it. So looks like a small 5x5 with an attached entryway, perhaps. Looks like what's going on in there. We've been using spruce planks mostly for floors. So yeah, that's not a huge place, but it could easily be like a little house that someone could live in. This is probably going to be more grass because we've got cliff to stick stuff on top of. So yeah, I kind of want this to overhang a little bit. Now here is where I think we could probably have a door or something. And then this could lead out onto like another one of these little porches that could be sitting on top of the cliff, which could be really cool. Nothing big, like just enough to make it look like it's being supported by the cliff below. And we could work out how to do that. We did some supports over there. And then for that stuff, this is where I think we could get away with some moss. Some moss, and I don't think I brought the azalea stuff. Are your future stream plans to return here? If so, what are your plans for the next build? Next build is probably going to be that house. But yes, I want to get back. We had a nice break. We had a couple of weeks, several weeks actually. Probably about 6 weeks where we did the moss farm and then we did the geode farm. I needed to get some 117 block farms out of our system. It's kind of like the way that I roll is that when a new thing drops, a new update drops, there's a bunch of new blocks you want to work with, right? And so where's my green bin? Do I have enough stuff in here? Yes. I don't have any or a lot of azalea bushes though. Just the azalea leaves. We've got mostly birch and oak anyway in the area. That's okay. So yeah, what happens is like something drops, new update happens, and then I say, okay, I want to work with the new blocks. And I think how much of it, you go to test, you go looking for them, you find them, you discover how much of a pain in the butt they are to get, like copper. And then you're like, okay, well, I'm going to take the time, take a break from what I'm doing, make a copper farm. And that's going to help, help me have more blocks faster, right? And so now that we've done that, we've got moss. All the different moss is very easy to get now on the server. We've got a huge moss farm. And then we've got the geode now that we just finished. So it's not an endless supply of copper, but it's a good way to get going. So what I'm thinking is that we at least have the moss in some places, like come over here. And I'm thinking maybe even covering this so that it doesn't have like dirt sides. Right, so there, what we could do is like that. Oh, there we go. Right, so then, all right, so it's a little bit, that so much doesn't look very good, but we could add another little bit here. And then maybe instead of some of these blocks, this is where we can switch and go oak leaf and birch leaves. And just come in here, my new moss scaffolding. Trademark patent pending. Actually, let's switch that. Go to birch. Maybe bring this over here. That makes that too straight though. Hold on. What could we do here? Let's bring the moss down a little bit. And then bring that over a little bit as well. Actually, scratch that. We'll just get rid of this one. And then maybe sneak a moss back in there. Do the same thing here. Yeah. So you can sort of see the technique of like when you see some gray poking through that you don't like, you can just go in there with a moss block and cover it up. And then it doesn't look like this weird straight line of moss coming straight down, right? This still feels strange. We might want to do a bush up here. Like I feel like this could probably be like a birch leaf, which means same idea. Moss behind it. I like mixing up birch and oak because birch looks a little bit darker, so you can kind of get some forest-looking shadows, even though there really isn't a shadow. Oh, is my inventory full? Oh, there we go. I'm not going to have any mossy cobble in the cliffside, because I don't think it's going to be that broken down. We've not done that in many places. I've been using the mossy cobble in the buildings. So one of the things that I've been doing in this area is kind of creating a design language, like a way to kind of restrict yourself from not just putting the same block everywhere. So cobble, mossy cobble, tough, we've kind of left those to be in the buildings when we need them to be. But as far as just being in a natural stone cliff, I think we're doing okay. It does feel very flat. Like I feel like there should be maybe more hanging down in front of stuff. So maybe we can do... Maybe we don't have this here. Do that. And then we can add another birch back up in there. And then do the whole sneak a moss block in behind it. That then feels kind of funny, so we can remove this, and then that. Yeah, I feel like this wants to come out more in that direction. Also, we do that. Just to kind of make it look a little bit different. And I think we will... I'm going to leave that as stone, just so that we're not always changing things up. I think what needs to happen now is I need to go up top, and I need to bring this up over the top of it, so that it doesn't look like it's just attached to it by accident. Yeah, vines are just a pain in the butt to control, and I don't want to put string everywhere. Okay, so there was something along here. Oops. Nope. I don't know if that path is going to stay there. Probably not. If it does, it's probably going to be a little bit slimmer. So then up here, what I want to do is make sure that these have something that they attach to. Don't want to have it too tall though. Just a guess. How'd we do? A little bit too much. I think I'm going to bring it down over there and have it come down a little bit more over there too. So instead of going over to here, I'm going to bring you to there and then add a friend. And we're going to bring this down like that. Actually, let's leave that empty. Sure. I think that's okay for now. We'll come back with some grass and stuff. I don't want to get into landscaping because, of course, we're going to need it for the house. I don't need more zombie meat or diorite. Let's grab this, and we'll grab that. Yeah, not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. I'm going to move this one more time. Grab you. Do there instead. Cool. So now we've got this pattern to contend with, which looks like stripped dark oak log. And we're just going to do this because it's easy to do, and then if we change the shape of the river, then fine. And then I need Let's put some of the cut stone away. That and some of these. Whoops. Oh, all right. Well, let's just, since I don't have any room for these, why don't we just put them in the build? Make things look a little bit cooler. I was going to do that later. I was going to do that right away, but why not? All right, so I think I want to pull this around. I don't think this is 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2. I think maybe I put this in the wrong spot. I think maybe we want to put this here. And then we'll extend that. And then I think what we'll do is, this is probably cleanest if we run it right up against the bottom. That's fine. Oh, light coming in from there. This little cave is getting smaller and smaller. And then we'll just add these in. Oh, need some more planks. Oh, I didn't bring... We need to go drop off some inventory stuff anyway. Let's put some of the green bin stuff away. Yeah, I'm noticing the severe lack of like little footbridges. Cough cough sub hype. Oh, 100,555. Thank you, Cosmic. I completely missed that. Tier 1 from 100,555 for 8 months in a row. 1 month away from the Fire Keystone badge. Thank you so much, 100,555. Good to see you, my friend. Sorry about that. 100,555 is also not really here. They are an illusion. It's all part of your imagination. What was I? Right, I need... we need more of those. We need slabs. That was too many slabs. Well, at least now we don't have to build very many. We'll just take a whole stack. Anything else I don't need? Andesite. Almost nighttime. Do you find it difficult to switch your brain between doing technical redstone and stuff like building? No, but that's probably just because the artist in me is just building and decorating stuff is just so second nature. And I should mention that like we've really been, the last couple streams, we've been decorating the redstone farm. Like the technical work was done quite a long time ago. So my brain has been kind of on like decorating for the last few streams. Which is why I wanted to get back here, because you know when you're in the mood, and I find one of the nice things about having so many different zones and different tasks to do on the Citadel, and that's what I recommend for people that they say they get bored in Minecraft, is it's like, one, you can always play another video game, but two, if you really are in the mood to play Minecraft but you don't know what to do, one of the things that I find is nice is having different zones so that you can say, like, you know what, I don't really feel like building another stone and wood house today. So let's go do a zombie farm, or let's go do, you know, a moss farm or something. And then you can come across and do this. And then when the bug bites you again to go do some medieval stuff, which is what we're doing now, you can just go and do it. So it works out. Now, this, I think we're going to, because of how close this wall is, we're going to push this forward. Like this. Which means this is technically going to be out here. I think I'd like to walk all the way around. What do we think? Do we want this to stop? Or do we want there to be like a little narrow kind of like boardwalk here? It feels kind of silly if it doesn't continue, I think. Cosmic Dancer subscribed at tier 3 for 36 months in a row. 36 months. Cosmic Dancer. Holy smokes. 3 years. Has it been that long? Man, it's no wonder I like talking to you. I'm just teasing, of course. Actually, yeah, that's gonna have to go out here, isn't it? Trying to make this field not claustrophobic. It's kind of the goal. We've got another path along here. And it's like, it's usually 3 at a minimum. Sometimes 4. So, yeah, 3 at a minimum, 4, 3. Here, I think we're going to keep this. Maybe we'll just do this right now. Bring that all the way around. And then maybe we'll stick one of these. What do we think? Like here? That's why I made so many slabs. Because this is like the earth, like this is the edge of the river as far as the soil goes, but we can totally do different stuff. And yes, I know that the logs look different on this side. We're going to try to mix them up a little bit. You upgraded to tier 3. I thought there was something different. Now I'm just one of those people that has stuck around and never went away. Well, I'm glad that you didn't go away. And yes, Nightbot is reminding everybody that the Citadel Cafe, the new episode is out as of yesterday, and Megan and I review Masters of the Universe Revelation. I mistyped that actually. There's only supposed to be one. It's not. There's no S on Revelation. But if you want to know, it's full of spoilers, so just kind of keep that in mind. It's full of spoilers. But if you want to hear my thoughts about Masters of the Universe, which I've been very quiet about, then you should go listen to that show. This is going to be spruce logs. And this is where I think we might be able to... I don't know, maybe we can get away with more of a thing here. I guess this is probably gonna have to go. So this is gonna be the hard part of getting this to match up in a way that feels spaced out correctly. This is actually a decent little build to work on. So yeah, we'll do a little thing here. And this one we'll do the spruce. And then we'll put one in between. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like they're every 3, so maybe I put this one too far. Grab that. And then here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be tricky. Because this... Yes, it does have that pattern. Okay. And we'll go like that. Change this one. I'm going to go ahead right now, and I'm going to change one of these to a trapdoor. I think I have to place going this way. I like that. It's little, but it's fine. And then we're going to have to do one of these in between. I guess we just do it here. Let's see if that looks okay. Fixed. Thank you, Cosmic. Appreciate that. So it's really simple, but it goes oak, spruce, and then the spruce continues, and then the oak continues that way. So it's just a neat little way to kind of blend that together, so I don't have to go and change all that. Although, really, there's only 3 of them, I guess, to change. I just like that it changes up a little bit. Now, as far as this stuff, I feel like I want to get rid of the grass. Maybe not all of it. It's not terrible. I know we need to go and get a bucket and waterlog some of the... see the difference between like a waterlogged slab and then a non-waterlogged slab? We get the blue wall on them, so we've got to make sure we do that on all of these. That won't take very long. Precise 27-minute timer. Thank you very much, Cosmic. We're going to grab that bucket and finish this up. And I put that in the iron box. Bucket. Guess I can just jump off the bridge, can't I? I almost didn't make that. There we go. And a bucket there. Whoops. go. Still a lot of stuff back here. Where'd my bed go? Really like to detail with the moss and leaves. Thanks, Cosme. Yeah, it's just a little bit of a play. Nothing too fancy. Did we do anything over here with fencing? Oh, we used chains. I don't think I want to do chains over here because none of these are actually going to be in a row. Like, you can't connect them. None of them except for maybe these ones line up. So, that's not going to be easy. Still not really sure what to do about these here. Also, we want to pop in here with some dark oak, strip dark oak, and some trapdoors. So let's go like here. Dark oak was used pretty sparingly, so we'll bring that back probably over, let's see, over here. And then trapdoor. Have a nice way to break up the texture. I know it's the same thing we just did, but looks good. And then we can do the same thing with maybe this one. And then pop another one in, say, this position. And another one here. Probably should have been using those kind of dark oak pieces. That's fine. Yeah, I think that works. There's a little bit of a straight line in these dark oak pieces. Maybe we can chop this guy and move him back this way. Sorry, I wanted to put that there, that there. Maybe on this one we just have to put in like a fourth or third trapdoor. That's a little bit much. Let's remove this one then. And then I guess we'll switch this. Basically, I'm trying not to have two of them in a row. Looks a bit strange. So we can't do half slabs of grass. I wish we could. But we can do half slabs of coarse dirt. which, do I have any in here? I do not. And that is a texture pack. Oh, I love using the trapdoors like that. It's great. It's an excellent way to add some texture, especially if you're using spruce planks. I wanted coarse dirt. I don't know if we have any here. We're gonna have to make some. That's fine. That. I just need like a handful of these. So this is a petrified oak slab that we've added another texture to, and you're like, what is that? Well, it's available in the creative menu, you just can't use it in survival. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put the slab here. And another one here. We may also have to come back with the coarse dirt and go underneath. Like you can sort of see the stone peeking through there. So we're probably going to go back with some dirt. And then of course we'll come back with some bone meal and add some plants and stuff. I just didn't want to get into that right now because I do have to go. Yeah, so the plan for next stream, which will be tomorrow, by the way, at 1 o'clock Atlantic Daylight Time, which is UTC -3, is we're probably going to assign some sort of building here. I don't think it's going to have a purpose. Like, this is a sawmill, you know, this is just going to be someone's house. And so just, you know, bed, chimney, like nothing fancy. And then we'll try to figure out some cool way to have it look like it's built on top of the cliff, so that using the cliff to support it, I think would be kind of cool. I don't think it's going to be super tall. I don't think I want it to be as tall as this building next to it, so we might do something to try and have the roof be just a little bit lower, just so that we have like a nice dip. I'd like to maintain view of that tower, because I don't know what's going over here. No idea. The curtain wall's right there, so like we've got space. I just don't know what this would even be used for, other than just maybe like a bunch of little houses, like maybe guard houses or something. I don't know. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, then please leave a follow before you take off. We're going to raid somebody else playing Minecraft, so don't go anywhere. We're going to pass all you lovely people along to another Minecraft streamer. But if you want more of this kind of content, you can check out the Spawn Chunks, which is at thespawnchunks.com. And it is a free podcast all about Minecraft. And we interviewed Henrik Nieberg from Mojang this week, myself and Johnny Pixelriffs. And it was a blast. He's a fantastic guest, really knowledgeable, talked about all of the world gen stuff that's happening in 1.18. Really, really cool guy. And then Megan and I talked about Masters of the Universe Revelation on the Citadel Cafe podcast. Both of those are free. TheCitadelCafe.com for one, and TheSpawnChunks.com for the other. And finally, check out Patreon. If you have not been one of the lovely people that supported today with bits and or Prime Gaming or a Twitch sub, or like Cosmic Dancer with 36 months of subbing, Cosmic Dancer, holy smoke. Then you can also check out Patreon. It's patreon.com/JoelDuggan, and it is the easiest way to support the stream. It's the most affordable, and it renews automatically, so you don't have to worry about it. And you get access to the exact same Discord. So check it out. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, fire them to me on Twitter, which is @JoelDuggan, very easy to find. And yeah, we will see you folks tomorrow. Bye for now. We're going to raid Slice Slime, everyone. Pile in, be kind, enjoy your afternoon with Slice, who is, of course, another Minecraft developer. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.